What's going on, everybody? Howard Bender here from Fantasy Alarm, and it's NFL Week 12. Time to build some winning DFS lineups. Now, if you want to win that GPP tournament, you got to get a little weird in your lineups. Contrarian plays are very much a part of it. You want to go where the ownership isn't, and that's what's going to help you. Of course, you get some chalky picks in there, but it's where you are different from the rest of the herd. That's what helps you out the most. So, welcome to the Contrarian Corner for Week 12, and here's some of my absolute favorite picks. We'll start at the quarterback position with Patrick Mahomes. That's right, of the Kansas City Chiefs. 6,800 on DraftKings, 8,400 on FanDuel, right now projected at less than 6% ownership. Everyone loves this matchup here for the running backs. They say everybody runs on Carolina. Mahomes isn't going to need to pass, but you know what? Coming off of the loss last week, I think the pressure is off the Chiefs right now, and this is going to be the optimal game for Andy Reid to get Patrick Mahomes and this passing attack up and running because Carolina still stinks against the pass. In fact, the Panthers are allowing the 7th most fantasy points per game to the quarterback position. They're allowing the 9th most passing yards per game. The 3rd highest quarterback rating allowed is against the Panthers. So if Mahomes here can do what Jared Goff did for us last week, oh, baby, it's going to be good. At the running back position, let's go back to Audric Estime. Everybody's going to be off on him. Everybody thinks it's back to Javonte Williams, but Estime is still very much in the mix here. He's only 4,700 on DraftKings, 5,600 on FanDuel, and he's coming in at less than 1% ownership right now. Yes. He's a better between the tackles runner than Javonte Williams, and he should still see the short yardage work near the goal line. The Las Vegas Raiders are allowing 125.1 rushing yards per game, and they've allowed 11 rushing touchdowns. If Estime at this price can get into the end zone, oh, yes, that's what we want. At the wide receiver position, let's look at Wan'Dale Robinson from the New York Giants. Everybody's looking at a returning Darius Slayton. Everybody's looking at Malik Neighbors. Nobody's looking at Wan'Dale Robinson with Tommy DeVito under center, but you know the short passing game is what helps DeVito thrive. Robinson's just 5,200 on DraftKings, 5,700 on FanDuel. Ownership projections have him coming in at less than 5% ownership. He moves the chains and he works out of the slot for 80% of his snaps. The Bucs are notorious for leaving the middle of the field open, and they're allowing the 5th most fantasy points per game to the wide receiver position. Wan'Dale Robinson is definitely going to see a bunch of targets in this one, and he's easily going to return value at very low ownership. And then finally, at the tight end position, let's get some TJ Hockenson in there for the Minnesota Vikings. 4,200 on DraftKings, 6,000 on FanDuel, coming in at less than 6% ownership because everyone's down on him right now because he's seeing less than a 50% snap share since returning from his torn ACL. Yes, Johnny Munt still in the mix seeing targets, but we know what Hockenson is capable of doing with a strong target share. If Minnesota's been easing him in, which obviously makes sense, this could be a great spot. Going up against the Chicago Bears, they might have good numbers overall against the tight end, but they're still allowing over 6 catches for almost 56 yards per game to the position. And if Hockenson can get into that end zone, yes, that's what we're talking about. As always, check out everything we've got going on over at fantasyalarm.com, from all the DFS coaches to the playbook to the dartboard and the example lineups from John and Pemba. You don't want to miss any of that. And if you don't subscribe, now's a great time to do it. Between now and Thanksgiving Day, we're running a fantastic promo where you can go to fantasyalarm.com/Higgins, use the promo code Higgins, and we'll give you a 7-day free trial, 50% off your first month, and a chance to win a signed, that's right, autographed rookie card of T. Higgins with the tricolor patch, number 30 out of 30 made. So jump in. Why not? It's got a $100 value for that card. So it's like we're paying you to subscribe to us. I'm Howard Bender from the Fantasy Alarm. Best of luck to you here in Week 12. We'll see y'all in the money this week.